How delightful. We have a guest. The only thing is, I hate unexpected guests. Listen, Rayleigh, wipe out my family and steal what's mine, you better expect company. Oh, I'm ever so sorry. How sloppy of me not to finish the job. Obviously, we should have snuffed you out as well. So, without further ado, let me make amends by what? Floating to gargantuan size and squashing you like the insignificant bug that you are. Bring it on. Blast it all! You've beaten me. Well, gloat all you want, Sly Cooper. You're no match for Muggshot, my villainous cohorts in Utah. You will see. Mesa City is so well guarded, a snake couldn't slither in without setting off alarms. Ugh. What? My boys have been yapping around about some big mysterious dude running around cracking skulls and this is it? You're the monkey wrench in my operation? Some scrawny rat with a stick. Wait a second. I've seen that stick before. Maybe when my father knocked your block off with it. Your father? Wow. Yeah, Cooper? You know that dingus Rakamagookus had a lot of nice pictures, but way too many big words. So you don't just mind handing it over then? What, are you kidding? You break into my place, steal my stuff, trash the joint, I feel transgressed and violated. Let's rock. This is impossible. A little pipsqueak like you, beating a big, strong bruiser like me? It ain't right. You want all that stupid picture book? You're gonna have to go down to Haiti and cross paths with Miss Ruby. And then believe you me, you don't want to be you. I could feel that Cooper vibe a-coming. Most distastefully bad juju. Yeah, well, you give me the creeps too, lady. Cooking up an army of ghosts isn't a very neighborly pastime. Oh, Sly, I see your mouth moving, but all I hear is blah, blah, blah. Well, if jaws need to flap, then let them flap. See you in the next world, Sly Cooper. Come back here. You can't run away forever. Quite true. Quite true. Why don't I have my servant, Chumley, escort you over here? All right, what's the catch? Oh, not much. Just a little game I like to play with all my annoying guests. I want to see how well you pay attention. What do you mean? Well, I'll unleash my mighty mojo magic upon you. If you repeat what I do, you'll dodge it just fine. If not, you'll get zapped. A little voodoo Simon Says, huh? Sounds easy enough. You certainly got some rhythm, Raccoon. But it won't help you none if you're fixing to go after the Panda King. He's tough, with a capital T. If you go poking around his stronghold in China, you're likely to get poked bad. Yeah, well, if he's anything like the rest of you, I think I'll manage. I see you carry the cane of the notorious Cooper thief clan. Have you come here for revenge, to steal back the thievius raccoonus? That was my plan at first, but now I'm more interested in putting an end to your avalanche extortion racket. Why should you care if I bury a few worthless village in snow? You are a thief, just like me. No, that's only half right. I am a thief, from a long line of master thieves, while you're just a frustrated firework artist turned homicidal pyromaniac. Insolent child, you shall pay dearly for your disrespect. Still, to honor your Koopa ancestry, I will send you to your doom with the beauty of my new firework technique. Flame Fool. Your skill with that cane is unparalleled. Oya! Sly Cooper, you have escaped my gas chamber and destroyed my death ray. Remarkable. You Coopers always find a way to beat me. Always? So that was you in all those old pages of the Thievius Raccoonus. How old are you? Perfection has no age. What, you're immortal? Revenge is the prime ingredient in the myself alive for hundreds of years with a steady diet of jealousy and hatred, awaiting the day that I would finally eclipse your family's thieving reputation. My intellect is refined. My experience is greater. You cannot escape me forever, Cooper Raccoon. You're the weakest Cooper I've yet encountered. I don't get it. You're so familiar with my family. You must have known my father had a son. If you hated the Coopers so much, why did you let me live when you stole the thievius raccoonus? Because I wanted to prove to the world that without your precious book, the Cooper line was nothing. Well, that's where you're wrong. The thievius raccoonus doesn't create great thieves. It takes great thieves to create the thievius raccoonus. Enough, Sly Cooper. It ends here. I'll finish you like I finished your father, and the Cooper line will be erased, and the only master thief will be Clockwerk. Cooper! You will never be rid of me. Clockwerk is superior. It took some tricky maneuvering, but I managed to snatch that last piece of the thievius raccoonus from Clockwerk's claw. I had taken down each member of the Fiendish Five: Rayleigh, Muggshot, Miss Ruby, the Panda King, and finally Clockwerk. I'd beaten them all one by one and reclaimed my birthright. Of course, there was no way I could have gotten here without the help of my faithful pals. I know this hasn't been easy for them, but they stuck with me through it all. Murray. Boy, it took a lot of guts for him to get out there in the field with me. I knew he was scared, but he's got more heart than anyone I've ever known. Thank goodness for Bentley. Without his expertise, I've never found my way out of that rooftop in Paris. A guy couldn't ask for a better group of friends. Who could ever forget the lovely Carmelita? Looks like we're not going to be friends anymore. Now that Clockwerk's death ray is out of commission, we're back to playing cops and robbers. I thought for sure she was going to slap the cuffs on me, right then and there. But instead she was true to her word. Gave me that 10-second head start. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I felt bad leaving her stranded on that giant rock, but I knew it wouldn't be long before we see each other again. At long last, the thievius raccoonus restored to its original state. The first time I held the whole thing under my arm since I was 8 years old. The same weight that all my ancestors had felt beneath their arms as they had passed it on. Although, while other family members may have been great thieves, they all inherited the book. I got the chance to earn it. I had taken down the Fiendish Five, having used the moves my ancestors taught me, and become a master thief along the way. The time had come for me to chronicle my own adventures into this great book. This is gonna be fun.